Everyone, it's Amanda here with your teen RuneScope. I wanted to take a moment, first of all, to thank all of my subscribers. Those of you who like, share, comment on videos. Thank you so much for your support. And especially want to give a shout out to anyone who has ever gotten a private session, a private reading from me. Thank you so much for watching and for trusting me to read for you. A special shout out to my regulars. You know who you are. For those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. This is the yearly overview for all 17. I post one for each astrological sign, but I also post monthly videos, monthly RuneScopes for each sign. So if you are new to my channel, definitely click the subscribe button here in the video or below the video, and that will ensure that you get updates whenever I upload the new videos, the monthly videos. Those of you who are already subscribed, you may want to double check and just make sure you are still subscribed. I've heard that Google's going through and unsubscribing accounts that they consider inactive. I don't really know what that means, and I don't really know what it takes to be considered inactive, but definitely make sure that you are still subscribed so that you're getting updates and not missing any videos. Now, those of you that have been watching the channel for a while, have been following me for a while, you know that this video, the yearly overview, normally replaces the February RuneScope. I don't normally do a February RuneScope. However, this year I have done a February scope. They're available over on Vimeo on demand page. You can just click or tap show more beneath the video and follow the link over there. And that's available there. And it's the free RuneScope plus the spiritual guidance card all in one. So you get both. I had a lot of requests for that last year, so I decided to go ahead and do that. Of course, your career RuneScope is also over there. If you want to take a look at specifically career, finance, money, all that good stuff, and what's going to be going on for your particular astrological sign in that area, those are available over there as well. Your love scope for teen, your love room scope will be coming up in time for today. I should get those posted at the end of February, around the same time I post the room scopes here on YouTube. So those are coming. So I also, those of you that are interested in learning about the runes, I do offer an online rune class a few times a year, kind of just based on demand. If you would like more information about that, just drop me a line at runescopes4u@gmail.com. That's the number 4 and the letter U. You'll find that here in the video and below the video. For your teen RuneScope, I will be using in conjunction with the runes, the medieval Scapini deck. It's a beautiful deck, a classic deck. It's by Luigi Scapini. And named for him, we're going to do the first 6 months with one or the other, the runes or the tarot. They're going to kind of let me know, which order they want to do it for each sign. But so we'll do half the year with the runes, half the year with the tarot, and see what's coming up for you. So let's dive in to the scene. Hey there, Taurus. It's your rune scope for teen. The runes wanted to go first with you. So I'm going to use them to cover February through. And then we'll use the tarot cards to cover live for teen for you. So let's see which runes, first of all. I want to talk to Taurus. February through teen. What do we got for Taurus? Now, as always, Taurus, check out the video for your rising sign as well. That can give you additional information. Let you know what other areas are going to be lit up for you in teen. If you would like a private session, that's really the only way to get a reading that's all about you and not the hundreds of other Taurians watching out there. Just drop me a line at the email address. It's here in the video and below the video. If you want to set up an appointment, the start of a new year is the perfect time to do that. We can take a look specifically at your year ahead. So just drop me a line and we can get that set up for you. But let's see, Taurus, starting over here with the runes. Your challenge or focus will be on moving, shifts, changes, family members that are moving, shifts and changes in family. Maybe particularly connected to a mother or a mother figure, mother-in-law, grandmother. Some of you be looking to move someone into a long-term care facility where they can get the medical attention that they need, or just because there's no one that can live with this person or move in with this person. And I didn't mean that to sound like they can't be lived with, but that maybe they're too far away or, other family members are too far away to properly take care of this person. Shifts or changes also regarding fertility, motherhood in general, becoming a mother. So if you're not one, you might become one in teen. If you are one, you have children leaving the nest, moving out in teen. But some of you are going to be focused on, moving starting somewhere new for a new beginning, or starting a new job, looking for new work, because you do have some career runes and cards here. So new starts, beginnings, news coming to you. And I feel like that's how you're going to get the information. So this is coming up as the challenge or focus. So it's like you'll be getting a lot of communication back and forth about this. So, job interviews, maybe talking to someone from a distance, especially if you're going to be moving for work. And Capricorn had a bit of a similar message. Some of them will be moving for work as well. At the start of the year, as we move in move in teen from teen, you feel that stagnation and delay being caused by Mercury retrograde, until about mid-month in January. There could be some delays due to that. Just be patient. There's something big coming, and I feel like you're going to need this time to kind of prepare for that. So do take it easy. At the start of a new year, we're all ready to go. We're like, I'm going to the gym. We have our New Year's resolutions. We're like, let's make this the year that things happen. And you'd be really ready to go full steam ahead, but then you run into these delays for the first part. Just know that's a temporary energy. If knowing that in advance, you can just kind of maybe continue to take it easy, kind of ease into teen. It's going to be all good. Because I do see big things coming. We're gonna move into it here, but you're going to need that time. And a lot of it is going to be unknowns to you because weird is here, the blank rune. So a lot of it is going to be hidden from view as we start the new year. You're not going to, be able to chart out all of these moves or these shifts and changes that are coming. You won't know what's available until it kind of comes to you, until you get the message, the email, the interview, the information. I feel like some of you be doing something on a whim, which is unusual for Taurus. But yeah, you'd be like applying for a job at a long distance location, like a far away from you on a whim. Or, totally trying something new, kind of maybe submitting your application for a career path that would be totally new to you. You don't have any experience in it, and then you get it. And it's like, whoa, I didn't really think I was going to get it. But now that I have to seriously consider this, because it's almost like you weren't seriously considering it. You just kind of put in your information thinking I'll never get this, or they're not going to want me for this. And then they do. And you're like, oh crap, now I have to kind of figure out if I really want to do this. Do I really want to take this on? So yeah, there's a good surprise here. And so things are going to happen very quickly in the first part of the year. So yeah, you're going to need that time in January that, you may feel like you're kind of just going through the motions, kind of in a fog. And you feel a little bit like, oh, this year's not going to be any different from last year, same old, that sort of thing. But I got to tell you, Taurus, you got some real good indications that is not at all the case. So let's move on and see what else we've got here. The help that's going to be available to you is Solu, the sun. Standing in the light of your achievements, your center stage in some way in the teen, and that is going to be a help to you. Being recognized, receiving recognition for your accomplishments, maintaining a positive attitude is really going to help you as well. So again, we were kind of talking about you be a little pessimistic as teen starts, but the more you can kind of break away from that energy and not get bogged down, and really honestly, that first 3 weeks or a month of don't think the rest of the year is going to be like that. If it's slow and kind of you feel like you're running into delays and obstacles, that's just a temporary energy. Do not let yourself get bogged down in that. It's not at all an indication of what this year is going to be, Taurus. You've really got a lot of opportunities and things coming in, and they're going to be coming in fast. again, kind of similar to Capricorn. Capricorn was going to have a lot of things coming in fast and having to make quick decisions. Which earth signs, you tend to be very, analytical. You can overanalyze things, especially if it's going to involve a big change, which is understandable. You want to make sure that you've got all your I's dotted and all your T's crossed. But I mean, there is a point where you have to just let go and go. So let that be your mantra, Taurus. Just let go and go. At a certain point, you've considered all the alternatives. You've considered all the possible scenarios, and it's time to make a decision. But yes, stay positive, because I feel like the more positive you can be, the more quickly these things are going to come to you. The energy will change. It will be lighter. It doesn't have to be heavy. Instead of seeing a big change, a big move, or a new job as a heaviness, like, oh, I hate starting a new job, or I'm nervous about this, don't focus on that. Focus on the good things. It's oh, I've been praying for a change and here it is. Or I've been wanting to make more money and now I've got this opportunity, and I don't want to jinx it by being negative or pessimistic. So keep that in mind, Taurus. Don't jinx yourself or pull that negative energy back on you. You want to kind of stay in the light and enjoy yourself. Have fun with it. What must be accepted? We've got Fehu, which indicates an increase in finances, an increase in money, through no help of anyone else. This is all on your own achievements. If you'd be branching out on your own, you'd be starting your own business. If you are getting a new job, it could be that you are going to be working independently. You could be at a level where you are managing others, but you work on your own or alone most of the day or most of the time. This could also be, I feel like there's a lot of competition for whatever this is, but there'd be a lot of people like trying to find out what you're up to or what you're applying for, or trying to kind of interfere in your business in that way, or get nuggets of information so that they can go after the same position. So be careful who you're sharing your details with, Taurus. If it's somebody that you don't particularly trust, or maybe if they're just a coworker or a former coworker, someone in your network, but not really someone that you hang out with personally, be careful what details you share with them about the opportunities that you're pursuing or what you'd be doing work-wise, because they then go after the same position, or, they become your competition. I don't think they're going to get it, but, why add to the pool if you don't have to, right? The pool of competition. So, this could be family and friends as well. It could be people that you feel close to, and, feel like they would never do that to you. But when money's on the table, people can lose their scruples and their morals. So just keep that in mind, Taurus. But what must be accepted is, despite any of this, any interference from others, you're going to be moving up. And it's through your own merit. Something that you've worked hard to achieve, you're going to get recognition for that monetarily, through a raise, through an increase, through a promotion. But if you, I feel with Rido here, you're leaving one company to go to another, or you're maybe even moving because there are better opportunities in another city or in another location. And this is the right thing to do. Some of you, maybe you'll be leaving family, friends behind. Maybe, that's why this is coming up, that you'll be on your own. You have to leave everybody, behind to go somewhere, but it is going to be lucrative for you, and it is where you're supposed to be. You will meet new people. And you can visit, you can always visit friends and family. So don't let that stop you. And there'll be people trying to keep you where you are, keep you down. Again, Capricorn, you and Capricorn, a lot of similarities. I don't know if it's because you're both Earth or what. If you have a Taurus with a Capricorn rising or moon, I mean, this is really kind of going double for you guys. But there may be people trying to keep you where you are. Oh no, don't move and take that opportunity. They want to kind of keep you there for selfish reasons, but that's not in your best interest. Maybe you can't earn as much where they are and where you're at right now as you can in another place, or maybe there are no jobs in your field where you're at, and or maybe they just want to keep you where they are because they're miserable and they don't want you advancing. With this rune, there can be a little bit of that jealousy and people trying to sabotage you, or keep you at their level. out of jealousy or envy. So just be careful with that, Taurus. Maybe play your cards really close to your chest, especially this first part of the year, or especially regarding any new job opportunities, new developments in your career, because I just feel like there's some people around that will not be working for you, unfortunately, not be helping you or not giving you good advice when it comes to that. So at the end, the outcome at the end of June here, we've got Legis. So this is intuition and spirituality, trusting your intuition, developing spirituality, a spiritual enlightenment. This could be a woman or a feminine spirit coming into your life that opens you up to a new way of thinking, particularly a spiritual way of thinking, or who is a big help to you. So those of you that date women, that are interested in women, this could be a new romantic interest coming in for you, who is very kind of ethereal and spiritual and just into that sort of thing and very good at enrichment. That's the word they're giving me, enrichment. She will enrich your life because she's into enriching her own life, especially through developing spirituality, through looking into those things, studying those things. And I feel like she's very much into signs, omens, that sort of thing. And she can come in and give you some excellent guidance. This can also be a psychic, somebody that you talk to, or a therapist, somebody that helps you recognize opportunities, recognize signs, gives you insight or a map for the future, kind of like what we're doing now. Maybe some of you are going to get a reading with me the first part of the year. But yeah, this is somebody who can help guide you for sure in a spiritual way or in a very therapeutic way. This is a good influence coming in that's going to prove beneficial for you. So even if you are moving somewhere that you don't know anyone, I feel like many of you, if this is not a romantic interest, maybe you're just meeting a new friend right off the bat. And she knows where everything is. She can show you around, show you where the best grocery store is, that sort of thing. So you won't be alone for long if you're moving to a new location. Or maybe you had a lot of friends at your job and you're moving into a new job and that's like, oh, we were so close. And now, but you're going to immediately make a new friend on the job as well. Now the second part of the year, let's move into that with the tarot cards here. Your challenge or focus, the 9 of coins. So that's not much of a challenge. Honestly, 9 of coins means you're financially independent. Maybe that's what you're focused on, Taurus. Maybe some of you are like, I want to no longer have to depend on this job. For instance, I want to be able to break free. I want to start my own business. I want to go out on my own. Give you the second part of the year, that's what you're going to be doing. Because we did talk about, for some of you, this is starting a new business, breaking free of, 9 to 5 and going out on your own. It will not be a partnership for most of you here. I'm not seeing any partnership cards. You could have someone advising you, helping you. Maybe that's who this is. It's just somebody who's very gifted at business advising or financial advising. But I really feel like it'll be a sole proprietorship for any of you that are going out on your own. And your focus is to make this a success and not only be able to pay your bills, but have money left over and increase financial gain. Some of you be looking to liberate yourself from another situation where you were dependent on someone for finances or dependent on something for financial support. And you no longer want to have to deal with that. You don't want to be beholden to that person or to that institution or to whatever this was you were getting your money from. You want to be able to stand on your own. And so that's going to be the second part of the year. Bringing in the dough, making the money. And not only being a success, but, being content, being able to finally feel satisfaction from what you're doing and also the amount of money you're bringing in. Now, at the time where we move into July, so in July, second part of the year, we have 4 of Wands. So this could be marked by a wedding, a celebration. Some of you will be getting married in the second part of the year. For many of you, maybe that's what this is. It's like, I have to make more money this year because we're planning this wedding. And we have to have enough in the bank to cover all of this. I need a raise. So yeah, you'd be planning an event, planning a party, attending a wedding, that would be the time for it, summertime, at least here in the Northern Hemisphere. But this indicates stability around the home and family with the Four of Wands. So definitely summertime is, maybe you're, again, those of you that are moving or going to a new location, you're setting up a homestead, helping a mother or mother figure set up her new place to live. And it's going to be quite wonderful with Four of Wands, because this is, a celebration, but also stability and light. I'm just seeing a lot of light. So whatever this location is, it'd be, if you're having a wedding, it'd be outside, it'd be a distance wedding, a location wedding, it'd be in a room with a lot of light. If you're helping your mom or your mother-in-law settle in a new home, it may just be, have a lot of windows, a lot of light coming in. So, sorry. It's like, what's going on back there? Checking on the cats, seeing what they're doing. But yeah, so I definitely feel like summertime is going to be a time of excitement, maybe revolving around a big event, a big change, involving home and family, everybody coming together, or helping someone settle in to a new home. Now, the help that's going to be available to you the second part of the year, we have the Queen of Wands. So this is fire sign energy, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. For you, maybe it's this lady that was coming up in the first part of the year who's going to be a help to you. She is a great communicator, very, very big personality normally with the fire signs. I mean, they walk in a room and they just tend to take it over. Their energy is so exuberant and outgoing. She could be coming in. She could be this new friend. She could be, this financial advisor. She could be a psychic. She could be, whoever she is, she's helping you blossom and grow something. She could be a wedding planner. She could be any of those things. Somebody who's just kind of taking the burden off of you in some way, even if it's just listening to you, giving you advice. And this could be a new person that comes into your life in a teen, if it's not somebody that's already around. But she's definitely going to be a helper to you. Now, for some of you, especially those of you that maybe have a fire sign rising or a fire sign moon, this could just be aspects of yourself, like you're becoming more in touch with that fire energy. You're becoming more fire-like, more outgoing. Taurus, I mean, you can be outgoing, but you're not known to be. It's kind of like you only talk if you have something to say. Earth signs in general, or that's kind of the MO for earth signs. But again, we're all more than our sun sign or our rising sign. But you'd be making an effort to become more exuberant, more outgoing. Maybe, because you've started your own business, you're now having to sell something. You're pitching, you're selling, you're in sales, you're selling your business, you're selling your product. So you become this wheeler and dealer lady. Because that's what this Queen of Wands is. She can make a deal with anybody. And it's a fair deal, normally. She's very honest, but she knows how to talk up the selling points of something. So, but for those of you with your own business, this could be someone that you are hiring to help you out, or again, employing to help advise you. And this is somebody who is going to be a big help to you, probably for the rest of this year, but beyond as well. Now, what must be accepted about teen is you're going to get a wish, 9 of Cups. Whatever you're going into teen hoping for, whatever you're feeling like, oh, it's not going to happen, worry. 9 of Cups says it most definitely is. I mean, this is, your cup's fulfilled. This is feasting. You're going to get married. You're going to start your own business. You're going to have enough money to buy that new home. You're going to have enough money to, put help your mom or your mother-in-law move where she needs to move, where she can get the care she needs. You're going to be able to take care of all of that. You have 2 9s, 9 of Coins and the 9 of Cups, 2 good 9s to get. They're actually the only good 9s to get. The 9 of Wands and the 9 of Swords are a little bit challenging, but these are, I feel for many of you, this wish coming true is money. It's career and finance related. But it could also be, this celebration, this wedding coming off without a hitch. And not only that, it's going to be like everyone is like talking about it for years after that. Many of you are having your dream wedding. You're planning your dream wedding for teen. And, or you're planning a big birthday. You're planning your, or your 50th wedding anniversary or your 25th wedding anniversary, and it's going to be, a big party with a lot of people. And it's going to be a blast, and it's going to be just as you envisioned it. So whatever this is that you're working towards, you get your wish. And it will be different for all of you. Some of you be getting married. Others of you, I just want to start my own business, or I just want to get a job in this field. And I want to, so deciding what your wish is, Taurus, really narrow it down, because it looks like you're going to get it. Team. So the outcome, remember, we've got Knight of Cups. So Knight of Cups can be a person. This could be a water sign energy, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Knights are generally younger than me, I would say, but these are general readings, so this does not have to be a male, and he certainly does not have to be under 8. But so this could be somebody, for you, this could be your kid. So this could be some advancement or a goal that your child is reaching. Maybe your child is getting married. Maybe for some of you, maybe it's like, oh, I was always hoping that he or she would find the right person, and now they have, and they're getting married. Or maybe he or she was procrastinating, and you really liked this person that they were seeing or that they were with, and you were like, oh, I hope that they actually, I really hope they don't go with anybody else. I like this one, and then there is, a wedding, and you get your wish, and they marry this person. Those of you that are looking for love, you single Tauruses, you could be finding it with a water sign. Because the Knight of Cups is, he does offer words of love. He delivers news, delivers messages of love. He could be very good at communicating romantically. He'd be very interested in romantic poets, romantic expressions in texts and things like that. He's particularly good with the written word. So text, or, maybe even letters. I mean, that's an art form these days, writing a letter, or email. He may send very romantic, emails, or leave notes that are just particularly touching, to you. So, this is an emotionally available and open person. And so if you've been not running into people like that, or not meeting people like that, if that hasn't been your experience, then 17 could be a game changer for that. You could really meet somebody who is open to exploring that. And if you don't have someone in your life as you're watching this here at the beginning of teen, you could be meeting someone and it moved very quickly. With the Four of Wands, if you're not getting married, you could be moving in together, because it just seems like you'll both know very quickly that this is the real deal, and let's make this official, or let's make this exclusive. So yeah, it could happen very quickly, but I don't think you're going to be uncomfortable with that, Taurus, which is unusual, because normally you're not about, again, moving things along very quickly. You like to take your time, figure things out, make sure we've got everything where we need. But I think with this person, many of you are going to know right away that this is the right one. For others of you, this is your son or daughter. And they may be moving out because they're getting married, they're moving into their own home, or they're going off to school. They're graduating and going off to school this year. And, dreams are going to be coming true. Your wishes for them will be fulfilled. 17, and you'll be very satisfied and happy about that. And a great party with everybody coming together, either to celebrate maybe their graduation or a going away party for your son or daughter. So all in all, a really exciting year, Taurus. This looks like a really awesome year, particularly the second half. It all kind of starts, you get the ball rolling the first part of the year. But then the second part of the year, you're flying. And, definitely keep an eye out for this Queen of Wands, this fire sign person, male or female. Again, these are general readings, so she can be a he as well. But this person's going to be very, very helpful to you. Or you could be taking on those traits, unleashing your fire, your inner fire, especially if you have a fire sign rising or a fire sign moon. So good luck with you, Taurus. It looks like a fantastic year. I don't really think you're going to need luck. I think you're going to enjoy it. Thanks so much for watching. And do come back next month for your RuneScope.